Hey, so let me give you guys a quick little information. So I'm not gonna lie, bro. I got 30 minutes of sleep. It was supposed to be a pie chart on this bitch, but it's okay. You can sneak into my second class later today. I have a pie chart on here for y'all, and I'm gonna be live then too. So January was an interesting month for me because I pulled the trigger on a really big event. The fire thing is now that I'm making a little bit more money. Is I can pull the trigger on dope, cool shit. I had a weight loss marathon. Put the weight back on, but it was great content. It was amazing content.
You try to slip that in there?
Yeah, I had that. Look, it was expensive though. I think overall I might have spent $160,000 on just that project.
Damn.
For 10 days. Yeah, the house itself was 80 bands, but then there was also all the cameras, some things we had to rent, some things we had.
I can't believe y'all.
Yeah, how much you get back? What you make back?
I'm about to share with y'all.
Let me hold 3 bands.
So like on any given month, there's like a big percentage of what I'm spending that's content. That's what I like. I don't mind spending money on content. If it's content, I'm all with. Then there's money I'm spending on bullshit. That's why I try and minimize for the most part. So like, I would say the weight loss marathon was 30%. January was 10% just other content related content. Bills, utilities, payroll, about 20%. Unfortunately, I had to pay taxes. That was 30%. And just some miscellaneous stuff, that was 10%. I probably spent in January around $350,000. Yeah. Payroll, all the taxes. Yeah, bro.
Oh, shit. Congrats.
Them shit's it, bro. Quarterly. The dumbest thing I spent my money on? I bought a condo just to see if I like living in a building. I don't like it.
What?
Where's that? If you guys don't know, advertisers is, you can see over here, like, that has like $4,000 goes from ads, and that's 1/3 of what it usually would be in a higher CPM month, like in a December or in September, or like, nigga, anything that's not January, bro, I'll be honest with you. So like, imagine,
Why January?
because companies spend money in quarters. And the first quarter is ignored because there's no holiday that incentivizes people to spend. There's no Christmas, there's no Black Friday.
You laid the shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right.
You gotta make them just push it.
Nigga, you did the same thing.
Okay.
Did you not? Alright, this is what the YouTube look like.
Wow.
God damn. Y'all see that?
We forgot you got 10 streams.
Yeah, this is 10 million is like a down. 10 million views in a month is like a, I could have done a better month, especially on a month where I had a marathon. Like realistically, there's so many ways to optimize YouTube. I think now we do a much better job, but this is what it looked like in January. So if you combine the 50,000 from YouTube and the 127,000 from this, it makes about like 190,000. But as we just explained, that doesn't even cover the cost of the weight loss marathon, let alone the rest of the content that we did for the rest of the month. And so with $210,000 of revenue and $350,000 expenses, I took an L in January, bro. But when it's content, I'm okay with it. Now, if I took an L because I bought a second Ferrari or some dumb shit like that, then I will be a lot more critical about my purchasing decision. But this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. If you could generate revenue, you could pull the trigger on stuff like this and feel a lot more comfortable when it is a loser in terms of profit because you know it was a winner in terms of content. Now, if it was bad content and it lost me money, I'd be very upset.
Did you spend money on ads?
On ads?
Yeah.
No, I almost never spend money on ads because YouTube, at least on YouTube, I don't know how the rest of the platforms do it. Once you start spending money on ads, they think that they want your money now. So I feel like they're a lot more reluctant to organically push your shit. So I avoid it like the plague. And when companies ask to ad push my shit, I deny it every time. I don't like it. Yeah. You gotta think of the team, the payroll. I'm gonna show you the expense, but the next one is gonna make a little bit more sense. So this is a month where I did pretty good. This was last month. I did fantastic in the month of April. I'll give you a list of some of the expenses. Like in my 24-hour stream, every 1,000 subs I was giving away a PC. That's an expense. I was spending a lot of money. It was more than $2,000 on Pokemon cards. I was having exotic animals like otters and foxes, baby foxes.
Ooh, Kason.